Oh, good morning, everybody. So, right, I keep saying about it being dark when we go for walks. It is 7 after 6 right now. I mean, a few minutes ago, this was like nearly pitch black. So much fun. That's not focusing across the way. There it goes. There. I didn't notice a whole lot of background blur with this, to be honest with you, last night. Concerns me a little bit for running around here with the DJI app. And now we're fully charged. Good morning, everybody. We're going to start a little bit on the early side here this morning, I think, because this week my other associate that normally comes in with me is off. One test I'm doing right now is this is the first time I've ever used the DJIs without the dead cat. But when I pulled it out of the case, it didn't want to connect to the receiver at first. I had to make that happen. But so far, I mean, this thing seems like it's where I struggled before with this. It seemed like it worked really well. I don't know if I'm going to use this on our walk this morning because of the darkness. But the front-facing camera is definitely not. The front-facing camera is definitely not the way to go. Very jittery. I know it has stabilization on the native, but it didn't seem to work too great with the app. And it mirrors the image, and there's no way to turn it off in the video on the front-facing camera with the DJI, which is kind of silly. Now, according to the Kool-Aid drinker that was going over the Flow one, I didn't realize that, kind of like the Samsung, with the Insta app, you're supposed to be able to actually go from back camera to front camera while still recording. I think that's why there's no Dolby Vision, even though Dolby Vision is available on both front and back cameras. I don't know. Now, I'm not sure, is this thing tracking me right now? It actually might be tracking me already. So, it's going to be one of those days because I am working till 8 o'clock tonight, so this walk will probably be 98% of this video. It'll be dark on my way home, won't be able to get them out again. So, yeah, I don't really know what the weather is today, but I did just check Friday, and it's looking like, as it stands right now, it's supposed to be only an 8% chance of rain, 73 degrees for the high, and sunny. So, but I just asked Brian, because I'm pretty sure if you're going into the pits, you have to have jeans on. You cannot wear shorts into the pits as a safety thing. So, and Sherry messaged me at 10:30 last night, which I literally had just was uploading the video and stuff and went to bed. I shared the video yesterday, never released it live. It was private, so I apologize. So both videos released this morning. I'm never going to have the consecutive record by the actual time because I forgot years ago as well. I've made videos every day for the past, but there's been a couple mishaps with the releasing of them that, yeah, ruined my consecutive record to actually be by 3 a.m. West Coast time, so, whoops. Alright, I gotta get these puppy dogs up. No, I'm kind of surprised last night, though, when I walked the dogs. It's not as... For some reason, I haven't used one of these in a really long time, but still, it's not required all the time. And I don't like the fact that I'm required to use the app to zoom. Yeah, see this? That was the other thing they're trying to say, is that it doesn't switch lenses. Like, I don't see the lenses switch as good on the Flow app as I do on the Mimo app. Because that's 2x right there. And then 3x. So, I just wish you could get, like, to the 1x easier. I think yesterday I was actually filming it in the wide angle for a good portion of the video. Which is what it is. It's fine. It's actually pretty clear. At least on screen. Alright, note to self, if I hear a beeping sound when I'm doing something, it's the Osmo 6 moving modes. It's not me starting and stopping recording. because that's what confused me last night. I heard it beep, I turned it around, and then it was still recording. It recorded the whole clip, but I changed the mode when I actually, that's because with the DJI mics plugged in, you get no audio chime. I think I need to like put a little, if I'm going to keep this, I need to put a little marker right where that is, because I can shut it off. This getting myself out 6 minutes early this morning, so it's a little darker, but manageable. I'm not overly concerned with it. Just don't think we're going to be able to take the lower end of this walk down that way into the playground. Unless we reverse things. Maybe it'll get lighter as we get closer to being done and we can take it. But it's only going to need it until my challenge is done, so, which should be in by the end of the week. I don't know where the handle to this thing went, and I think my flash is off. There we go. Yeah, I turned it off the other night when I was shooting out the window. I remembered I did that, so figured it was off. Alright, well, with the light in your eyes, it's a little more challenging to see dogs. I'm gonna do this so I can, especially with my glasses on and they're dirty. So, okay, you know, your brother's peeing and you're pulling me down the damn sidewalk. That's kind of rude, Priya. Just saying. I had to pull her off the chair. She didn't want to go. And look at her. Going pedals. Killing pedals, Mateo. Yeah. Definitely need to put my contacts in this morning. My freaking glasses, I don't know why, but they have caused a pimple on my nose and it is burning like crazy right now. It just like ruptured. Oh man, right side of my nose is hurting. I was gonna put them in yesterday, but I'm like, give my eyes another day rest. I started noticing on the way home, I was like, what is burning on my nose? It was one of those real fine little son of a guns. Hurts like crazy. It doesn't really so much hurt as it burns, because like the nose pad is rubbing the freaking oils and shit into it. Yeah, kind of sucks. That, and with this light, everything's a halo. Even though I have blue light and anti-reflectant, it looks like eyelashes coming out of the camera at me. It's actually kind of a cool effect, really. That guy's been sitting there all night long. He must have been using that road as a sleeping zone. I never got down here. I give up. Maybe one of these days. I'm kind of waiting to see if maintenance doesn't do it. Such a clear view of the mountain this morning. It's crazy. Especially with how much mornings we've had have been foggy. But if you look over this way, got some fog. And that mountain's like crystal clear. What you doing? What you watching? You're not gonna go play in traffic, Mateo. Come on. And normally over here we don't normally come down too far because it's where the one tenant's dog got attacked by their dog. And I don't know, we were making our way along there and all of a sudden something hit a fence. Boy, both dogs took off the sidewalk crossing the road. So I still have not put a dead cat on this microphone this morning. I'm kind of concerned. It's not windy, which is their primary function. And it's under my shirt, so it should have some wind protection. It's just kind of a pain in the ass all the time having to take them on, take them off for the case. That was it. The roads, they're heavier and clunkier in my opinion, and a pain in the ass to have to always constantly plug it in charge. But I could kind of leave them in place, just have to unplug them and go. Where with the DJIs, there's some disassembly and assembly every time you go to use them. There's always going to be a little quirk, but they're lighter. And honestly, the functionality, plug it in the bottom of the phone, and away we go. I did test it with the cable the one time just to make sure everything worked and see how it would fit on there. It worked, I felt really well. With, like I said, with the flow, if I need to charge the phone Friday night, I have the adapter so I can charge it and use audio. And it's got a cold shoe mount that I can slide the receiver into. So I've got myself a plan to have a battery backup in case I need it. Well, I hope the mics still work. I changed cases because I have a call today and I wanted my little kickstand, and it does not hold this thing on the MagSafe. I knew it. I knew it was weak, and you add that extra weight with the microphone, it just fell right off. So, not going to be filming on the way to work, unfortunately, but whatever. That was a test that could have gone horribly wrong. Good evening, everybody. It is dark out here. There's actually some stars in the sky. Let's see if I can't capture them when I edit. Not getting us out for walking time. Come on, Link. There's Slacker. You little Slacker. Yeah. It is nice outside. Wow. The humidity has dropped. Come on, come on, come on. And the temperature has cooled down. I don't even know what it is out. 69, but the humidity, and there's a little breeze. No microphone. I just figured, just really ran out the door with them real quick so they can go potty. Mac and cheese for dinner. I'll probably call this an early night for myself because I don't get my rest Wednesday. That's all right. Hey, I've done a lot worse in my work life with, working back in the day, 7 days a week, 85 hours a week. So I should be able to handle, working till 4:30 a couple nights extra. All right, everybody. Puppy walk almost done. Everybody's done the bings, boom booms, and business. We're going to call it a night. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the morning as always. Did get a comment from one of my other videos when I used the Cinema P3 app. Can't see where I'm going here. So tomorrow, if I have some time, I need to try it with ProRes off. Apparently the viewer is having issues with the app really like making a jelly effect. So I can't see where I'm going with that light in my eyes. This damn thing's bright. I don't even know where Priya went. So I'm going to give that a try tomorrow and see what I get. Maybe we'll try it in the morning. I haven't really used the Cinema P3 app because after the one update, I felt like they really screwed stabilization up. I did go back to it one other time. The only thing I don't like about it is the audio on it. It's kind of goofy. But I think if I have the microphones, I'll be all right. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the morning. Have a good day.